Right guys, Ant at Farm Star, and behind me is the new 240. It's a thing of beauty. We're going to go walk round her, we're going to see the new updates, and hopefully you guys will like it. I want to thank Robert Leyburn, who actually bought this tractor many months ago. It's now turned up ready for him, so we'll get it PDI'd and let him enjoy it. So I'm stood next to the front. You can see the design of the Optum, which has pretty much gone on to everything we know so far, other than the Luxem, the Farmalls and probably the Quad Track. I think everything else, Magnum down to the Maxim, has, the Vestrum, has taken on this new bonnet. So it's pretty mean looking. The work lights on it are very good as well. As you can see here, we've got side looking lights from the front to look out past the front wheels. Two very powerful LEDs looking forward each way, each side. We've got the halogen road lights here, which you don't need on during field operations. You can leave them off. And then obviously you can see up and around the cab area various work lights. We've got the new LED lights, the side lights, orange on the side. This hasn't got the top spec roof light package on. We'd normally have one here and then there'd be one under here as well, which would finish it off. The big halogen light here is the auxiliary road lights. They're on a standard when you have a front linkage, because obviously if we've got something big on the front linkage here and it's protruding the headlights, we move them up onto the auxiliary lights up there. Coming around this side, obviously this one is actually on Axio Bib 2s, which is the Ultra Flex Michelin tyre. Gets down to incredibly low pressures for work in the field. The back end, as you can see, is pretty identical to the old one. There's not a lot of difference at all to the back end, which is fine. There was nothing wrong with the old one. It's very functional at the back end. On this one, we've just got the standard stabilisers. It's what the customer wanted. So, you can get the automatic lock-in stabilisers, hydraulic stabilisers and so on. I'm absolutely fine with these. As long as they're greased up, they work perfectly fine. Power Beyond, 4 spools. And as you can see there with the 4 spools, none of them are taken up for the extending drawbar or our hydraulic top link, which we have on as well. So if I just pull you in a little bit closer again, you can see at the back of here we've got another valve with 2 pipes coming down, which then goes to the pickup hitch. The other 2 pipes come up through the back, loop round and onto the hydraulic top link. So with that extra valve kit on, you're not taking up any spools on the back end. You've still got all your 4 working spools. Brilliant. It's one of the best things I think Case have come up with over the last few years. And it's one thing that you always get frustrated with on tractors is when you've got your pickup hitch plugged in and an hydraulic top link, because they're getting more and more popular. We'd end up with 2 free spools and we'd have to mess about unplugging, plugging in and so on. It's just perfect. So what we'll do is have a walk round up to the steps, show you the new steps. So on this particular model, we've not got the water dispenser at the side of the steps, which you can get as an option. Just a little hand wash station with a little tap. That would go in this area here, I believe. But you can see we've got new galvanised steps coming up with a lovely little Case IH sign there. The CVX sticker is now on the doors instead of on the bonnet under the 240 where it used to be. And jumping up under there, isolator switch, so when you forget to put it on your way out, you can just put it on there. Right guys, I'm in the cab of the new Puma 240. As you can see, not a lot has changed, but there's been 3 or 4 little updates which I want to share with you, which will hopefully improve your driving experience. We have new baler bar. There's RAM mount on here. If I bring you in close, got a nice little RAM mount for the phone. we've got a new control box holder, and these can slide up and down these bars, go underneath, go over the top, whichever you want. We also have a nice little USB port there for charging accessories. Moving round to the front, you can see there we've got a new window wiper motor and a cool box as well, which I'll just show you in a second. But the window wiper now is obviously mounted at the bottom, as I can demonstrate for you. What this does is gives you a much bigger area of window that's white. For field use it's fantastic, you get much better area of vision, and for road use obviously as well, you can see much better down to your front wheels. Where the old one before sort of did a little wipe from the top. So I think this is something what will get introduced on all the models, to be honest with you, what had the old wiper at the top. So that'll be Vestrum, Maxim, Puma and Optum. They'll all end up with this wiper, I would have thought. Under there we have our little cool box. Bring you through there so you can see. Turn it up or down on that dial. Yeah, really nice and simple. It was a little bit of a waste of space before. I used to use it for manuals and things like that on the demo tractors because it was nice and easy and quick to get hold of them, but that's now changed, so I'll put them behind the seat now, or Joe will, should I say. Alright. Right, one of the smallest little changes within the cab is already one of my favourites, which is the rear view mirror. So that used to be mounted in this area here, and to be honest with you, it was one of them things you either sort of put up with or unbolt and threw away. When you come to roundabouts and things, it was always in the way. So that's now moved into this spare space up here, which is really, really nice. So it's now not in the way when you're driving on the road. Really, really good. The only other big sort of update, which is more in the screen and within the ECU of the tractor, should I say, is the new software update to the gearbox. So what we've got on here is our new software update for the gearbox, which now gives you a lot more control over what the gearbox does. I'm going to let Joe do a proper video of this and explain it inside and out and how it can benefit you as a user. It means you can really customise the gearbox to what you want it to be. So our demo tractor is on its way. There's going to be one at Market Wheaton, one at Mar, and then one at Brigg as well. So all three depots will have a demo 240. If you want to have a go, please get in touch with your local rep. So Barnsley, Sheffield area, give Stuart a ring. Goole area, give Tom a ring, and Selby area. And then obviously down to Retford, sort of south of Doncaster, give me a shout and we'll fetch it to you. It's a cracking piece of kit. It'll really compete with the high value branded machines, if that's what you want to call them. I'll put this up against anything, so don't knock it till you've tried it. So we'll see you soon, guys. Thank you.